guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Eros
Greasy Monkey.
and together we are Lightly Salted. So for today we will be picking up where we left off in our EK Hatch rear bumper series. So what we're going to be doing right now is we're actually on our way to collect the front bumper for the EK. Front bumper it's already flushed as well. So it's a bumper that we've actually had now for quite some time, a couple of months.
The bumper actually came off from your car.
Yeah, so the bumper came off from the white EK when it was still old spec. And yeah, so I gave it to Greasy Monkey. He said he'll find more use for it, so good shot. And that is why we actually flushed the rear bumper that Greasy Monkey got in as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we're just gonna go collect it, assess the damage, because the reason why we sent it away is we sent it to a buddy of ours. At that time we weren't really comfortable with repairing bumpers, or we didn't actually have all the materials. So we figured, you know what, let's take it to a professional, someone that can sort everything out, because there is a few cracks. It's not intense though. Yeah, it's really not intense actually. So
that bumper are also plastic welded, the small cracks. And yeah, so I left my paint also with this guy. The leftover paint of this car.
yeah.
And I told him that he should spray the bumper once I have the front and the rear bumper.
Yeah.
So we finally got the rear bumper, so now we're just gonna collect the front one, prep it up, and then he's gonna spray the bumper.
The bumpers,
Both
yeah.
bumpers,
So
yeah.
we're gonna get him in to do it. The reason for that is we are comfortable with our spray work. It's just because there is a little paint. We just feel like, you know what, let's get that properly done in the event that we run out of paint, because we are known to fly through material.
Yeah.
Like, it happens.
And he's somewhat of a magician when it comes to paint.
Yeah, stretching it out.
Yeah.
So he knows the ratios properly. We're still learning there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let him spray that.
Okay guys, so this is the bumper that we collected yesterday. So as you can see, this bumper does need some work. This I fixed up a little bit, so I will just probably like cover it up. But over here where plastic welded, before I used cable ties to kind of melt the plastic together, which wasn't the proper plastic. So yeah, now it came loose, but it's fine because now I have the proper plastic that came off from that bumper, that plastic over there. I have the proper plastic to melt this, so it should work this time around.
Just some progress on the front bumper. So as you can see here, this has now been fixed. Right, plastic welded close. Greasy Monkey sorted all of that out. Just applied some polyfiller that we used on that bumper as well. Polyfiller here, and there. This has been sanded down already. Just to some sections that needed a bit of work. So we're gonna go ahead and sand everything down right now. We're gonna lay down some primer, and then we'll show you guys what it looks like. Something we forgot to mention in our previous videos where we were doing the rear bumper was that whether either of you are going to be applying polyfiller or body filler on any part of the car, body filler of course for metal, when you're sanding down either by hand or using sanding block, long sanding block, what you want to do is just to ensure that it's sanded down as smooth as possible, right, and that you're hitting it accurately. There is another word for it of course, but what you want to do is you want to employ what they call the cross hatch technique, whereby you don't sand always straight. What you do is you sand up and then you change direction, and you'll actually see this levels the filler down quicker, but it also makes it smoother for you, because what you're doing in that sense, as you can see over here, when you're going the one way, you're obviously creating sanding scratches, right? And then when you're going the other way, you are now removing that, and so on and so forth. So we got the bumper sanded down right now. When I say sanded down, I mean the sections where we put in the poly filler just to fix up some cracks, imperfections in the bumper. It is a very old bumper, of course, but that's all nice. Another thing that we'd like to mention is on sections of the bumper that you're going to be like sanding through, let's say for example here, so you can see here we've gone through the plastic there as well and there a bit. So on sections like that, and this applies to a raw plastic bumper as well, let's say aftermarket bumper that you just purchased, it will be raw plastic in black. What you always want to do is, and make sure of this, is that you get a plastic primer. Very important. You firstly need to spray that on the bumper. Let's say with a raw plastic bumper, you firstly need to spray this on, and then you put on the primer. So you spray this. There's no mixing ratios or anything for these. Okay. So I just wanted to show you guys. You can see here. There's small little holes there. We've already sanded most of it down, but you will find small little holes, right? So in the event of that happening, what you can get is you can get a spot putty. Spot putty is just meant for to fill small little holes. You can just get the spot putty, pop it on. There's no mixing, so you don't need to add hardener or anything like that to it. Just pop it in there, give it some time to dry. There. You can just do it by hand as well. Get it in there. And then you can just give it some time to dry, sand it out, and that will fill it up for you. Then you can primer. Yeah guys, okay, so we laid out, oh my beard and everything is white, but so we laid down the first coat of paint on the bumper, as I just showed you right there. So it's looking pretty good. We're just giving it some time, but we actually had a subscriber pop by. There is, what's your name, bro? Abdul Malik. There is shot a lot, bro.
I want to show you guys his car.
Yeah, we will show you his ride right now while that's busy drying. But I mean, it's pretty heartwarming for someone to come and check out. Oh, that looks nice. Right guys, so this is Abdul's ride. All spec Civic.
Same like mine.
Very nice. Check it out.
Actually, but yes, the
Type R lip, yeah.
I actually wanted this lip for my car, but
Yeah, now you have no more bottom, so it's artist. What wings that you have in your car, bro? So that's a Bowmix.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a serious wing, bro. Yo, yeah, bro. That's massive. Yo, that's very nice, bro. Deep dish. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, nah, that's freak, man. That's freak, man. Small little details matters. Suspension you running in here, bro?
Maxtrack Drumline.
Yeah, you had me at Maxtrack, bro. You had me there. Okay, so I also previously ran Maxtrack. There's a lot of debate on Maxtrack, JOM, ARC. I personally think that they are all phenomenal coilovers for what you pay for them. Very nice. So yeah, let's just check out some more here. Oh, very nice. It's pretty damn sweet. Right guys, so we are pretty much done with the priming of the front bumper right now. I'll just give you guys a look at what that looks like. We're just giving it some drying time, and then we're gonna put color on. And that's how the bumper currently sitting. We didn't pull the masking tape off as yet. We want the paint to just dry a little bit more, and then we'll remove it. As you can see, all the damage that was on the bumper is pretty much gone right now. So now we just need to wait for the paint, of course, now to set, and then we can sand it down tomorrow. Right guys, so we have our homie B here, Byron. Pull through. Byron is actually a professional panel beater spray painter. Yeah, so he pulled through. basically just to give us more tips, and he'll be spraying the bumper. We trust him more with that. So what he's doing right now is just putting a guide coat on. The paint has cured that we sprayed on the bumper, so we're just putting on a guide coat, and we'll be sanding some more. And then once that's sorted, and then we can go ahead and start spraying color. Okay, so we spent about 2 hours sanding down both bumpers, sanding down the guide coat that Byron put on the bumpers. We're just gonna mask up the black section on the front bumper right now, and then we're gonna start spraying base.
Perfect.
Alright guys, so Byron just laid on the base coat right now, and it is looking flippin' amazing. As you guys can see right there, absolutely beautiful. It's the front bumper. So we're just giving it a bit of curing time now. How long do you normally give Byron for it to cure? 50 minutes flash off. There we go guys. Very nice.
I can see here this mixture, young. This is yes, no. Yeah, so the measuring was 2:1. The 2 parts clear, 1 part hardener, and a little thinness.
Alright guys, so Byron is going to be doing the first wet coat right now. Woo, my word, look at that. Check it out guys, just look how nicely that has been laid on. Very nice. Absolutely beautiful. Bearing in mind this is a bumper that we also did quite a significant amount of repair on, front bumper, and then there's of course the rear bumper which previously had beadings which we flushed out. Alright guys, so we're gonna end off here for this video for today. We'll do the fitment in another video just to avoid this being too long and too tedious for that matter.
And we need to give the bumper some time to dry, so we want to get the finish
we're out. So yeah, just want to give a shout out to Byron over there.
Byron's a bit camera shy. He is. I mean, watching this guy work, all the tips he gave us as well. Like we do this as well, as a DIY, but
we
seeing
know
it from that's a whole different level.
Yeah.
So
the spray magician.
yeah, he's our master Yoda going forward. So all the tips that he explained to us, you will see it in the video as well. But yeah, we will take it home with us. But just to give you guys another peek at what the bumpers look like, I mean that's
I can't wait.
flipping amazing.
I can't wait to put it on the car.
Yeah,
But we will show you that in the next video.
yeah. There's one more look. So that's the one that we flushed out ourselves. So you can see it's really looking like lost. I mean the way I lay down the clear is epic. Yeah. So guys, we're gonna end off for there. Once again, Byron shot, bro. We really appreciate it. Appreciate you coming up. Yeah, he's so busy sitting up there. Thanks, Byron. Okay. Shot, guys. Peace, man. Yo, guys. Sorry about that, man. Anyway, so we decided we're not gonna leave you hanging like that. We'll do the install in this video and we'll do the reveal as well in this video. So thanks for sticking around after that as well. So we're gonna get to it. As you can see, we gave the bumper some time to cure and they look very, very lovely. So let's get into it, bro. Okay, so this is what it looks like with the standard front end on, or the standard bumper actually. Just to give you guys one last look. Here we go. And that's of course the flushed out bumper. So we'll be putting that onto the car, and then for the rear as well. There's the rear, and let me just show you guys the rear right quickly. So that will be the last look at that.